evening and welcome. We are actually going to be doing a Thursday night stream because I don't know, because I think that it might be an interesting thing to do. So yeah, get yourself a beverage, chill out, relax. I of course was on earlier in the week, but I wasn't the most lucid, and last night I was editing videos, so tonight I am going to be doing something. Let's start a new game called... what I have a plan for today is just to go eclipse hunting in the Kerbal system. So we're going to start this, and I'm going to cheat, right? I'm making no bones about it. What I want to do is find where there may be eclipses in the Kerbal system, right? So we obviously know that there are eclipses on Kerbal, so that's the first place we're going to go. So this is, incidentally, this is the 1.3.1 test version, which just got released today. There's not really much in the way of gameplay changes. There's small corrections to bug fixes. There's some, like, you're now able to grab a strut from both ends. But now at least we can sit here and appreciate and, you know, sit back with a beer and go, yay! Corona! And obviously I'm not drinking Corona, right? I had a lot of people say, oh, did you drink Corona during the eclipse? And I was like, hell no! Yes. Somebody did it with the Death Star mod to give it the exact size. There we go. Beautiful solar eclipse there, right? So now, of course, we can use cheats to get us places. Now, we need to make sure that we land on a side of the planet where that place is. So that's great. Let's just start the landing. You may start landing your troops. We're now falling downwards, downwards, downwards. What time is it in the Bay Area? It is 9:52 p.m. Well, somebody's saying when they saw the title, they thought you were beta testing Elite. And you know what? That is something I want to play later. This is going to be two, like, just messing around streams, really. Without a major theme or anything like that. Okay, we're kind of coming down vertically really fast. Should probably start firing those engines to slow myself down, right? Make sure I can maintain control. That's not what I meant to do. Let's get inside. So I'm going to use my radar altimeter to make sure that I land at the correct altitude. Okay, so I'm just using the altimeter, the radar altimeter, to control my descent. Means that I know what altitude I'm at. Very important to keep this under control here. Descending at about 100 feet per second right now. And drinking a beer while landing a rocket-powered rocket ship. Now, to be fair, I have no fuel limitation. I have infinite fuel enabled here. Because why not? I mean, I just want to put this spacecraft in places where we can see the eclipses, and I don't want to have to worry about running out of fuel all the time. Obviously, if I was making this a series, I would go and build the spacecraft. I would fly to these places. I would figure out the windows, and this fly is buzzing around, damn it. Arr. Okay, 500 meters. Let's decelerate a bit. Okay, nice, coming down here, gently, slow my descent a little more. Yeah, the sun is sort of referred to as Kerbal, but not everyone agrees that that is the actual name. In fact, I believe it's still just called Sun internally. But Kerbal is an acceptable name for this. Okay, here we go, 4, 3, watch for the dust, watch for the dust! Yeah, boy. Oh, that's me landed. Excellent. I love landing this thing. You can see the dust coming out there. That is fantastic. Okay, so let's come outside. Cockpit. Now, actually, can I turn the lights on this thing? Does this have lights? No, it doesn't. Okay. So now we need to actually send the camera high enough that we can see. There we go. So we can just watch the sun come up. There's the sun. Soon to come up, but soon to have its light extinguished by the evil Ike. sitting in orbit. The thing is, however, Ike is way bigger than the moon, so we don't get a nice coronal eclipse, right? Here we go. Second eclipse in the Kerbal system. Okay. And there we go. But you see what? That is not what I would call a good solar eclipse, because you don't see the ring of fire around it. So now, the question is, shall we go to the next place? So, the other places I've thought of, Moho doesn't have a moon. Eve has a moon, but it is too far away to be useful for eclipsing things, right? Drez, no moon. Elo, no moon. Jewel. Now, here's the thing with Jewel. It has 3 moons in its plane, right? These are really tiny. They're not going to eclipse. You might be able to see an eclipse from the surface of Jewel, right? That would be a hypothetical problem. However, it might also be possible to see an eclipse from like Lathe or Val or whatever, or Tylo eclipsing, like one moon eclipsing the other. And that's where I start to wonder, because we're a lot further out, but the size of the sun doesn't seem that much smaller. So, like, here's the sun here, and if we switch to Eve, I guess it does make the sun a bit bigger, so yeah, that's what's going to happen. Also, yeah, look at me flying off into space here. Should probably shut this off. So this is me forcing, like, the inclination, just to get an idea. Set as target. Okay, so Lathe is exactly in the equatorial, in the ecliptic. As is Val, as is Tylo. So now, the trick is, can I make these things line up? So, obviously this is not realistic because, well, that's nice to know that that actually happens, I will say, because it means we can get, although we are a long way from the surface. The next one is Lathe. Yeah, we should definitely be lower down. Well, the 1 to 2 to 4 resonance is called the Laplace resonance, and it's the same thing that happens in the Jovian system, where Europa, Io, Europa, and Ganymede are in the same, like, resonance. And that means that Europa is getting, Europa and Io are both getting stretched by the mutual interactions. With Io in particular, because it's so deep and close to Jupiter, people actually get it wrong. What they think is that it's the orbits, like the relative gravitational forces between the moons that are making this happen. But in fact, and I think I may have just missed this, damn it. Oh, come on. People think that it's the moons pulling on each other that causes it, but the heating is actually caused by a tidal force. And the problem is that it's impossible. The tidal force there, so you could actually have a thing from the surface of Jewel. I just need to slow the heck down, right? I wonder if I can slow the heck down in time. And we'll get the equivalent. I've hit F5, obviously, right? So yeah, it's actually, what happens is the resonant orbits mean that the eccentricity of Io is pumped up, and so the eccentricity is higher, and as Io orbits in and out, it's the gravitational tidal forces of Jupiter which actually cause the tidal heating that causes the volcanoes and everything, right? You see, here's the thing, right? For it to be a proper solar eclipse, the occluding body has to be outside the atmosphere, and it has to make a tunnel of darkness through the atmosphere, so the sky blue, like the blue sky, doesn't interfere with your ability to see the corona, right? Have I been having a good night? I don't know, been looking for solar eclipses in Kerbal Space Program. So we're going to, right now we're falling into Eve's atmosphere to get as close to the surface before, yeah, we're trying to just get close to the surface, and drag is going to help us. And we're still stable, which is surprising. Now I think from here, in theory, we could actually escape Jewel, because this thing I mean, I'm using infinite fuel, let's be clear. Not quite the beta I expected. Don't worry. Elite beta will be coming any minute now because I need to go and find some Thargoid stuff. 17 kilometers! I'm moving at 170 meters per second. And that's it. 16 kilometers. Almost got down to the surface. Now, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, my thrusters aren't going to work anymore. Because my specific impulse is 0. So basically, my engines in theory are not providing thrust. Thrust is 0 kilonewtons. Hey guys! Sorry about this, but you're not going to be able to escape this atmosphere because your engines aren't working. In fact, look, it is opening up a big mouth beneath me. I think that might be considered a bug. What do you think? This big black void coming to say, yum yum yum, Eclipse viewers, my favorite. Let me show you some real darkness here. Ah, your puny little engines can't cope. They're choked up with the atmosphere that is eating you, and... But, wait, what? There we go, finally. Gotta love that. Ooh, nice new livery selecting screen. Let's select the skin for this. Ooh, vibrant yellow. I do like. What are the other options? Ah, you see, these are the ones I have to buy. But can I look at them? Oh, I can still look at them though. But I can't move the camera. Destination purple. That's the place we are going. Destination purple. I think blue or orange. I think I'm going with the orange this time. We have gold, the old style gold. Hold on. There we go. And golden. Ooh, I think, yeah, that's the new one. Gonna select that. I'm not bothering about any of the other ones. Earn a special ship decal. Yes, I have to go to the Komovoi system. Sure, let's go to the Komovoi system. Some new sound effects and everything in the game for sure. Everything it remembers. Wonder if the reflective golden paint reduces laser damage or reflect it back. There are actually modules in the game that give you reflective armor, but it doesn't change your skin. So the skin is completely separate from that. Unidentified signal source. Komovoi. Beta unknown structure. That seems like a good place to go. Yeah, anyway, so Elite Dangerous, like if I'm going to be doing combat, I will set up the X52. The only problem I found though is that I had a custom setting set up in my X52, and then they only allow you one custom setting, so when I did a custom setting for the gamepad, it wiped it out. So I'm kind of sad that I'm going to have to manually rebind my settings. Anyway, the thing about 2.4 is that it's not really about... So most of the game mods are very small, right? There's a bunch of UI improvements and a bunch of sound improvements. Great, quality of life back-end stuff. There's no new major features in the beta, and the reason is the beta is the beta's there just to test the code, whereas 2.4, the subtitle is The Return, and it's the return of the Thargoids. So most of the content is going to be story content. Most of the content is going to be new story content, and for that reason, it's not visible in the beta. There's a whole bunch of new weapons that are going to be coming, which are specifically designed to deal with the Thargoids. So we're not sure how those will get introduced. We don't know what you need to get them. We don't know if there's like a bunch of new engineers or things like that. So this is all kind of a mystery that will get unveiled slowly over time. That's the way they're planning. And then presumably at some point they will announce the 3.0 Season 3. Alignment okay, let's see if I can land here. Excellent! Okay, there's a scavenger. We're gonna kill one of these. At least that's my plan. I wonder how they'll react. Oh man, they're turning around. I'm pretty sure this thing is gonna kill me. There we go. Oh crap. Thank you. There we have Thargoid organic circuitry. This is the stuff I want. Don't run away from me. Yes, excellent. Okay, now looking for some more Thargoid stuff. Thargoid energy cell. Excellent. Oh, new material discovered. Oh, this isn't cargo, actually. This is like materials. Okay, so the new ship got leaked by being in the build. So yeah, I suspect that people looking at that, they probably felt that they needed to go back and pull stuff out or something. I don't know. Let's see what I can craft. Because there's some new recipes as well, right? So synthesis. SRV ammo restock, SRV repair, SRV refuel. But they also have FSD injection, life support. They can use synthesize, basically fully restocks. Oh, that's a great thing! Oh man! That's actually good. You know, if your cockpit is blown out now, you don't have like 2 minutes to get home. Now you can repair it. That's a good one. And then there's your AFM refill, which will actually be useful. Because I carry an AFM in my ship. Chaff, great. Heat sinks. Oh, I think I just threw out the basic conductors that I need. Great! I wonder how long these things take. You're not going to be using this in the middle of the battle. And then you can synthesize limpets. That is also kind of useful. They look kind of scary. But they clearly have the same motive system that Thargoids do. Reversing. Look at that. That is the thing. So hard to do this with the control pad. But the way I'm playing Elite is very kind of sedate these days. I thank you. Your facilities are at my disposal. Are your disposal facilities at my disposal? Because I have some stuff in my toilet that needs disposed. Apparently I can only do one thing at a time because I am an idiot. But I've delivered something of everything, so I should now be in the game, so to speak. Let's see what they say. Progress. Signed up. Insufficient contribution. God. I've delivered 67 tons and I'm in the top 100%. So yeah, they have a search and rescue agent where if you find these things you can cash them in. And, I don't know, do things. So that's nice instead of having to like sell them on the black market. Multi-crew, all these things. Yeah, Type 10 Defender, there it is! Adder, Anaconda, Asp, Explorer, all these things. One additional seat is available on my current ship. I'm guessing it's basically like a Type... It's the... Well, the keelback is basically a Type 6 with, you know, better hardware. This is an interplanetary tumble dryer, which is really, you know, kind of the terrible sequel to Starship Trooper.